Okay, boys and girls, it is Wednesday, which means we get to do a 100 chart mystery picture. However, I need you to promise me that you will do your math quiz first. Okay, before you do this, make sure your math quiz for today is done, and then you can join me for the mystery picture. Okay, so today, the colors that you need are red, black, brown, yellow, peach or tan. I didn't have tan, so I'm using peach, and blue. And it can be any color of blue, light blue or dark blue. All right. So I'm going to give you a little hint. Our picture today is obviously going to be about Cinco de Mayo, but I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, okay? We are going to begin with our red. Are you ready? We are going to start with a double stacked. And our double stacked is going to be 12 plus 12. 12 plus 12. 24 is correct. When you think about 12 plus 12, you can think about a dozen eggs. There's 12 eggs in a dozen, and if you have 2 dozen eggs, you have 24. Sometimes that makes it easier to remember. 12 plus 12, 24. All right, our next number is going to be 1 less than 24, which is 23. Okay, boys and girls, our next number is a money number. And first graders, you should know this by now too, not just the second graders. It is, how much is a quarter worth? A quarter. Yes, a quarter is 25 cents. And you know that when I'm doing the video, I have to go kind of quickly. I don't want it to take all day. So if you need to pause at any time, if I'm going too fast, you can pause and catch up. So if I gave you a quarter and a penny, how much money would you have? 1 quarter and 1 penny. Very good. You would have 26 cents. Well done. Okay, and what if I gave you another penny? A quarter and 2 pennies. 27. And 1 more penny? You got it. 28. Remember, don't try to go ahead and guess. You might be wrong. Okay, we are actually done with our red. Does anybody want to make any guesses as to what they think it is? Okay, our next color is black. And for the black, I'm going to give you another money question because next week you're going to need to be counting money for our dinosaur activities. So this money question is going to be 2 quarters and 2 pennies. 2 quarters and 2 pennies. So 2 quarters, 50 cents, right? But 2 pennies, 51, 52. So please color the number 52. Okay, and 52 plus 7 more. 52 plus 7. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 59. Good job. And 10 more than 59 means you're going to jump down a row to 69. let's go back over to our 52 and let's jump down a row on that one to 10 more, which is 62. Okay, while you have your black in your hand, there's a couple of things I need you to draw on this page, all right? Now, if you printed the page off of the module, they'll already be on there. But if you did not, you need to draw them with your black crayon. So let's go over here between 54 and 55, and we're going to make a big U shape like this. Okay? And right in the bottom of it, we're going to color a black circle. Now let's go over to 56 and 57. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to make a U shape. And in the bottom of it, we're going to color a black circle. You think you know what those are? Okay. Now, this is kind of tricky, all right? So just watch me. I'm going to just make some circles out of black. And you're not going to color them in. You're just going to leave them. And if I ask you to color the square that circle is in, you're going to color the square, but you're not going to color inside that circle. Is that kind of tricky? Okay. And then over on this side of this eye, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to make 3 circles. All right, so you're not going to color inside of those circles. Now down here on the 75 and 76, you're going to make a big fat U. You think you know what that is? And down here on 92 and 93, we're going to cut them in half with a V, going like this. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, 92. And then 93 should actually, let me see if I can erase that at all. Maybe, I don't know. You know, Mrs. Bennett makes mistakes too. Okay. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go like this. Hopefully you didn't do it as fast as I said. And you don't have the mistake. Okay, but everybody makes mistakes. Even Mrs. Bennett. And then we're going to do the same thing with 98 and 99. Make little V's. All right? Okay, so you got that? If you need to pause the video for just a minute and catch up with that, that is just fine. You think you know what it's going to be? That kind of gives it away, huh? Okay, let's go with our brown. Brown. And we need 9 10s and 2 1s. 9 10s and 2 1s. So this one right here that we put that line on, but we're actually coloring both halves brown. Okay, we just want that black to show up there. And excuse me, we're actually going to do 93 too. So that's kind of cool because brown is pretty dark like black, and we can just cover up my mistake. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and then, yep, we're going to come over here to 98 and 99 and do the same thing. This is a mystery picture that I have not ever done before. Most of them I've done in previous years, but this one is a new one that I found that I have not done before, so this one's going to be new for me too. And remember that they look best if you color in the whole square, stay in the lines, and color it kind of dark. Plus, that uses the part of your brain that helps you do better at math. Okay, now our next number is going to be 9 tens and 4 ones, so 94. And we're going to skip 95 and 96 and jump over to 97. I wonder what that part is. I don't even know. Okay, now we're going to get our yellow. And we have a lot of yellow. So let's start with 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3. 5. Good job. And if 2 plus 3 is 5, then we know that our doubles fact 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, another doubles fact, 7 plus 7. 7 plus 7. 14. And if 7 plus 7 is 14, then 7 plus 8, which is one more, must be 15. All right, doubles fact. 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. And if 8 plus 8 is 16, then 8 plus 9 must be 17 because it's one more. Math gets pretty easy when you can think about it that way, doesn't it? Okay. Our next one is going to be 3 tens and 1 1. 31. 3 tens and 1 1. 31. And our next one is going to be another doubles fact. It's going to be 20 plus 20. 20 plus 20. You are right. It is 40. 20 plus 20 is 40. Now, just to make things go a little bit quicker, boys and girls, I would like you to color all the numbers between 31 and 40 yellow. I don't want to take all your time up today. I want to make sure you have time to do your other activities and play. Is the weather getting nicer? Is it warmer there? You know, I'm going to be coming home in just 3 more days. So I am excited to drive by your house. All right, so we have that row colored, and now we want to go down to 31. Well, let's go over to 31 and 10 more. 31 and 10 more. 41. 'And our next one is a money problem. It is 2 quarters. 2 quarters we know is 50 cents. And first graders, you are going to have such a head start on money next year, learning it with the second graders. So excited. And again, boys and girls, please color that whole row between 41 and 50 yellow. Okay, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? All right, now we are going to go down. Let's see, I think we have a little bit more yellow. Yes, we do. We need to go down to our 90s row, and we have 9 10s and 5 1s. 9 10s and 5 1s, plus one more. So we want to color in both 95 and 96 yellow. Do you think you can tell what this is? Does it have something to do with Cinco de Mayo, do you think? Okay, we are done with our yellow, and we are going to get our peach or tan, whichever, like a skin color. That's, you kind of want a skin color for this one. Okay, and we are going to do 2 quarters, which we know is 50 cents, 2 quarters plus 3 pennies. So let's count 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Now remember, you're going to color around that circle. You're not going to color inside that circle. You're going to color around it. And we're going to keep going across that row to 54. Don't color inside the circle. Don't color inside his eyes either. Those are his eyes, okay? And 55, 56. Don't color inside of his eyes. We don't want orange eyes. And 57. Don't color inside the circles. 58. Okay, now we are going to go down to 63, 6 10s, 3 1s. And across, we're going to go all the way across to 68, okay? We're going to do that whole row. My granddaughter Grace is out playing with friends today. Well, with one friend that she knows doesn't have the virus. She's been allowed to go to her house, and so she is not here for this today. She's probably going to be sad when she gets home. Okay, let's see. Our next one is going to be 3 quarters. 3 quarters. So we have 25, 50, 75. Okay, so let's color around the mouth, and also 76 right next to it. Did I give it away, or did you know that that was a mouth? I think you probably already knew. You're pretty smart at these. All right, let's go back to 75 and count back 1 to 74. And count back 1 more to 73. Again, boys and girls, I don't want to take too much time, so if I'm going too fast, you may pause the video to catch up. We're going to go back to our 75 cents, and we're going to add 2 more cents. 1, 2 to 78. And 1 more cent, 77. 1 more cent to 78. Confusing myself. Okay. All right. Let's see. The next one that we need is, let's go back to our 75 and 10 more. We're going to jump down a row. 85. And 1 less. Boop, 84. And 2 more. 1, 2, 86. And 1 more. 87. All right, boys and girls, can you tell what that is? It is a little Hispanic man with a sombrero on. Now we're going to color the rest of the background blue, but before we do that, I'm going to color in his eyes. Most Hispanics have dark hair, black hair, so they have brown eyes. And then these little circles are pom-poms on his hat, and you can color those little pom-poms any color you want. I think I'm going to do a bright pink color just because sombreros are usually very colorful. The clothes that they wear in Mexico have lots of bright colors. All right, so I'm going to color mine in pink. You can do whatever color you want. And then with my blue, I'm just going to quickly color all the rest because that is the background. And the reason we did this was for Cinco de Mayo. We are celebrating Mexico this week. Do you remember in our book on Monday, Chicks and Salsa, the rooster had a sombrero on? And then remember at the end, who did the Mexican hat dance around the sombrero? Was it the bull? Maybe I will put a little video up today with the Mexican hat dance song. I'll bet when you hear it, you will recognize it, and maybe some of your parents will even know how to do it and they can show you. When I go to Mexico, I won't be going this year. I will miss it, but the dancers always do the Mexican hat dance, and they dance to a little tune around the sombrero. They put the sombrero on the ground and they dance around it. It goes like, have you ever heard that before? Maybe I'll post a little video and you can watch it. All right, that is our little Mexican guy with his sombrero on. Thanks for joining me for the 100s chart today. See you later.